The Fodder Solutions system is a hydroponic growing room that has been specifically developed to sprout grain and legume seeds for highly nutritious yet cost-effective livestock feed.
Hi, I'm Tracy Underwood. We have Santa Rosa Equestrian Center in Santa Rosa. We have about 100 horses and ponies, competition barn primarily, dressage, 3-day eventing, and a pony school. We've been feeding the fodder since February of this year, and I have been really pleased with the health benefits that the horses have been experiencing. In this cold weather, it's just really been great having the fodder because we don't have to worry about the horses not drinking. They're getting enough moisture in those biscuits of fodder that they eat for breakfast that my vet basically said, don't worry, by 10 o'clock when the waters defrost, your horses will still have plenty of liquid in them. So that's been a great thing this last week.
We've had a fodder machine since the 1st of May. It's a T126, and so far we've been using it for pasture supplementation, to precondition bulls for breeding purposes. We wean calves and kept them on the fodder ration after we weaned them. And the more that we use the fodder system, the more possibilities we see with it, and very excited about the possibilities.
We have 2 T126s. We are the queens of experiment. Starlene forgot to mention that to you. We've tried everything to make a better product. We are now raising a biscuit of about 26 pounds, which 2 1/3 cups of seed. I don't know if we hold the U.S. record in it or not, but I think we're pretty close. We sell all natural grass-fed beef. As Starlene was saying, I handle the marketing end of the business because it was my background from corporate America. And the results have been phenomenal. We process at the University of Arizona, where we run many scientific tests because on our beef, and they cannot figure out why our grass-fed beef is the level on the Werner-Bratzler shear force test that is coming in, where 7 and below is what you'd find in a supermarket. We are coming in at 4.5, 3.9 on the scale, which is basically fork tender. They don't understand it. We understand it. We do one thing different than every other rancher in Arizona. We have a fodder system. There's no other reason why our beef is the way it is, because that is the only variable that is different. And if you'd like to, we have the numbers on that. I have them all printed from the University of Arizona. You're welcome to look at it. I want to share this with everyone because it is what sets us apart from the ranchers in Arizona. And we'll be glad to share that with you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Barb. Yes, my name's Flavio Raccanello, and I'm one of the directors and one of the mad inventors of this whole Fodder Solutions phenomenon. And together with my business partner Terry here, I guess we're the reason why all these wonderful people have gathered here to learn more about Fodder Solutions. This started off as a hobby for me personally about 11 years ago, just out of an interest of trying to find better ways of feeding livestock on small acreage. We were in the middle of one of the worst droughts in Australia, and I started experimenting growing fodder on my small 30-acre ranch. And out of that necessity, got to meet Terry along the way, who was doing his own, hydroponic system. And for a couple of years, we sort of danced around each other, and I tried to find out what he knew about fodder. He tried to find out what I knew about fodder. And eventually we decided to join forces after a newspaper article appeared on my small ranch. And the rest, you might say, is history, because in this short time now, over a period of some 7 or 8 years now, with our involvement, we've managed to spread fodder to over 11 countries. So it's growing all the time, and it's very humbling to hear some of the fantastic feedback that we hear from our customers. It truly is an amazing product if used correctly, and it will change the way we farm right around the globe. So I welcome you all here today, and we're happy to answer as many questions, and please feel free to ask anything you like. We're here to help. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thanks very much for making the effort to come here. I'm Herman Jolink from Fodder Solutions Africa, based in Cape Town, South Africa. We're represented in 6 countries on the African continent at the moment. Got involved in Fodder Solutions about 4 years ago, and it's been the most amazing ride rewriting animal nutrition textbooks. It's a new way of farming. There are no textbooks that are written on it now. And as we go along and learn more and more about the product and the possibilities of what it can do, it just amazes us more and more. It's not something that you can say, well, we've now arrived. We're only just scratching the surface of understanding the possibilities of what fodder can do for animal nutrition. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Herman. My name's Terry Collis. I'm the co-inventor of the systems you see today, and for those of you that have seen the GrowDeck system, that's a system that Flavio and I have invented together. Yeah, I've been sprouting, designing, manufacturing fodder systems since 2000, and we're always coming up with new ways of growing the fodder. And yeah, the systems keep evolving, and we're always learning more and more about the animal nutrition. And I'd just like to say a huge thank you to Kurt and Debbie and everyone at Simply Country here in the USA for all the hard work you've put in, and to make Fodder Solutions a success it is today in America, and for this wonderful event that you've put on this afternoon. So thank you, Kurt and Debbie. Thank you. And for those of you that do not know, they were introduced before. Scott from Japan. There's Scott from Japan. He sells the Fodder Solution systems in Japan. And hiding in the middle there is Vijay from India. He sells the fodder systems all across India, and it is just taking off incredibly in India as well. And just to give you an idea how far we've come in Australia, there's only 20 million people in Australia. There's more horses in the state of California than all of Australia. There's more cattle in the state of Texas than all of Australia. In Australia, we have over 1,000 fodder systems in use, and without even trying, we manufacture, market and sell 2 systems a week every week. That's how far the product has come in Australia. It's not really how does it work, why does it work. It's more a case of now, how do I get one? What, you're telling me it's that long before I get one? And that's what the US will evolve to become eventually. So thank you everyone for attending today.
A selection of grains and legume seeds are spread onto the specialised growing trays and are watered at predetermined intervals with overhead sprays. A set temperature is maintained inside the chamber to ensure the best growth and highest nutritional value fodder possible. Each day, you simply slide the feed out of the trays, rinse the tray, reseed, and push the newly seeded tray into the other end. The system holds enough trays so your desired amount of feed is available every day. Usually it takes 6 days to grow from seeding to feed out. The sprout mat is completely edible and highly nutritious as it is a living food. The animals will eat the entire mat, roots and green growth, so there is no waste.
If you're serious about feeding animals, you can't afford not to purchase a Fodder Solutions system. Once you do the figures, you will see that it stacks up economically and it's a viable option to the way you're feeding today.
The benefits of using a Fodder Solutions system are many, including high yield in a very small area, low water consumption, low energy consumption, easy maintenance, trouble-free operations.
Hi, I'm Todd Geyer from Carlari Park Stud, and we've just recently installed one of the Fodder Solution machines here, a T60 machine, and we're currently using it to feed large British black pigs and some of our centre pole stud cattle. Well, we started looking at the fodder system due to the harsh conditions and the drought we've had here in the southeast Queensland for the last couple of years, and since we've installed it, we've noticed that it's a reliable feed. We get good fresh grass out of it every morning, all year round. We find now that we're using 50 kilos of seed a day. We're putting that into the machine, and every day we're pulling out anywhere up to 280 kilos of feed. Also, the time involved is a lot less and it's a lot easier. We find we have a lot more time to do things around the property, and we're also seeing a much more beneficial product with our pigs healthier. We're getting a lot better fertility rates and bigger litters throughout using the fodder system.
The Fodder Solutions system is perfect for beef producers as well as dairy cattle and has been trialled in Australia with tremendous success. Horse owners can benefit from tailor-made feeding solutions, providing the right mix of grains for the right application. The Fodder Solutions system shows the same improvements in feed for sheep, goats, pigs and chickens. There is a Fodder Solutions system to cater for all budgets. We also have leasing terms available. To find out more information on how a Fodder Solution system can improve your production, visit our website at www.foddersolutions.org.